This Sunday presents the ultimate question that every Christian must face. Who is Jesus Christ? It is a question that one cannot escape or avoid. We cannot postpone it or ignore it or pretend it doesn't exist or matter. It is not merely a question about what we have heard about Jesus. It is not a question about what our parents told us about Jesus, or what the priest preached about Jesus, or what the catechism teaches us about him, or what people around us believe. It is a personal question. Who is Jesus to you? For some 2.5 years, Jesus had been moving towards this moment with the apostles. He had taught them, he has corrected them, he has performed miracles in their sight, he has fed the hungry, he has healed the sick in their presence, he has forgiven sins, he has calmed the sea, he has raised the dead, and demonstrated repeatedly who he was. He had given them enough evidence. Now he wanted to know whether all they had seen and heard had gone beyond their heads and reached their hearts. Who do you say that I am? Jesus asked them, and is also asking us. Jesus was literally asking them, you who have shared my life and received my teaching, who am I? You who have witnessed my miracles and have been endowed by me with spiritual powers, who am I? You who know better than the people, whose crude opinion you have heard and recounted, who am I? But who do people say I am was not only a preliminary question. The real question was, who do you say I am? The first question is easily answered. One has only to be a reporter and report it. Disciples answered Jesus' question with the common view that Jesus was one of the great prophets who had come back to life. This may have stemmed from Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 18, where God said to his people that he would raise up a prophet from among them. That was the reason they called him John the Baptist, Elijah, Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. Among others, we also have regarded and called God different names. People call God different names based on their perception and their encounter to whom God is and how God has acted, how he has revealed himself and shown himself to them over their life's journey. The widow, we call God their husband. The sick, we call God the great healer or the great physician. The orphaned, we call him the father of the fatherless. The barren, we call him the giver of children. In fact, the Yorubas call him Alagbada Ino, the one clothed with fire. They call him Arugbo Ojo, the ancient of days. The Hausas call him Serikin Salama, king of peace. They call him Alamagani, that God is the medicine. The Edo calls him Osanoboa, the mighty being who gives sustenance to life. The Efik call him Abasi, the one who directs the universe from above, from heaven. The Ijaws call him Tamara, he who creates but is not created. The Domas call him Owechoada, that God is the first, God is the Father, God is the supreme being. The thieves call him Aondo, a God, the Creator, the Almighty, who watches us from the sky. The Igalas call him Ojo Chenemi, that God is mine, that God is my person. Ojo Shogu, that God is amazing. The Igbos call him Ebubedike, strong and fearless, powerful God. Odogwa Kataka, a fearless warrior. Abraham called him Jehovah Jireh, God is my provider. The Israelites, after a successful defeat of the Palestinians, they built an altar and offered sacrifice, and they called God Ebenezer, my stone of help. Enough of what people will call God. The question is now put to you and I. Who is Jesus to you? Before we can give an accurate answer, we must move into a personalized faith in Jesus Christ, which we also have become testimonies of, because this is what the essential core of the Christian vocation consists of. Only from our faith and communion in Jesus can we truly give an answer to the question. From the question again, Jesus was revealing the messianic secrets. Couple times we have seen Jesus always silencing the demons as he cast them out. Even before they spoke, he always silenced them, that they may not utter a word. You will always hear them say, "What have you to do with us? We know who you are. Have you come to torment us before our time?" Now, that the revelation of the Son of God may not rest on or come forth from a possessed mouth or a possessed body, Jesus always silenced demons whenever he cast them out. The revelation of the Son of God, the divine economy, instead should come from a professed faith, from a godly divine revealed body. So Peter's profession and confession of faith exposes Christ's Godhead, the Blessed Trinity. He said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." It was a secret into which the faith of those who believe will be built and founded. And if we notice, only Peter mentioned living God. All the names mentioned by the apostles were dead men who had existed before and men who had come and gone. From that question, who do people say that I am, and who do you say that I am? Jesus points us to the importance of feedbacks as Christians. Now, how feedbacks can help one to shape and build his or her Christian life. If Jesus could get feedbacks about his personality, it is also a call for us to also care sometimes about what people say. We always carry the notion of not caring about what people say about us. This resonates with a tool called the Johari window. The Johari window is a psychological tool made in 1955 by Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingram. It helps people to learn about themselves and how they get along with others. It uses a box with 4 parts to show what you and other people know about you. This helps you improve your behavior and attitude. It has 4 parts: the open area, the blind spot, the hidden area, and the unknown area. That third area is particularly important concern for us, the blind spot. There may be things about us that everybody else sees, but we do not see. Everybody knows that we are difficult to deal with, but we think we are simply being straightforward. Everybody sees that we are becoming proud, but we call it confidence. Everybody sees that we are becoming harsh, but we call it discipline. Everybody sees that we are becoming greedy, but we call it ambition. Everybody sees that we are neglecting our family, but we call it work. Sometimes God uses other people to show us what we cannot see about ourselves. So when Jesus asks, "Who do people say that I am?" there is also something for us to learn. We must be willing to examine our lives and being experienced by the people around us. Not every criticism is correct, which is true. Not every opinion deserves our attention, which is very correct. But if the same weakness is being pointed out by different people, perhaps we need to stop and look at ourselves, because our Christian life is also a testimony. People should not only hear us say that Jesus is Lord. They should see something of Christ in the way we treat them. They should experience Christ in our patience, in our honesty, in our forgiveness, in our generosity, in our compassion, and in our sense of justice. And this brings the question back to where Jesus intended it to be. Who do you say that I am? Who is Jesus to you? Because the answer to that question will determine how you live. If Jesus is truly the Christ, then he cannot be one among many options. If he is truly the Son of the living God, then he deserves more than occasional attention. If he is truly Lord, then this word must have authority over our choices. His word must have authority over our relationship, over our decisions, over our lives, and over our ambitions and our future. Peter gave his answer. The church has continued to give hers. Now the question has reached each one of us. Who do you say that I am? Peace be with you, and have a happy Sunday.